Welcome everyone to the King of the Palace, brought to you by the New Palace Lanes here in Fitchburg, Massachusetts. I'm Steve Bronchuk.
I'm the third man behind the mic, Dennis Nuzzo.
And I'm Dave Mattala. And on this episode of King of the Palace, reigning king Stan Parker faces a whole new field of opponents. First up, Jim Mazzaferro, who's no stranger to the King of the Palace. Last month, he took former champ Steve Brazant to our first ever overtime. Now, he's gonna see if he can't defeat the reigning king, Stan Parker. Let's get to the action. Up now, the reigning king of the palace, Stan Parker, bowling out of Mason's Bowling Center in Leominster, Mass, with an average of a 105. Up first, the reigning king of the palace, Stan Parker.
First ball, three. Little wide right, leaving full husband left. Almost. Got 3 out before he's left the finger guard up and then match.
Stan comes out of Mason's Bowling Alley, Leominster, Mass.
Opens up with a 10. Nothing wrong with a 10, guys, to get the nerves out.
Yep.
But he is the defending champion. He was the one wearing the King of the Palace crown. He won it. He deserved it. Now he's up to defend it.
Yeah, it was like no big deal to him.
Very laid back and relaxed.
Drills it? I don't know. I agree with you, Stan. What happened there? Look at this ugly mess, Dennis, David. Look at this. The 2 and the 6. Some wood, I don't know if it's going to play any part of it.
Got to play the left side of that 2-pin to try to cut it over.
Stan has a 105 average. And he picks it
There
up.
you go.
You called it, Dennis.
Well, he went to the right, but same effect.
Up now, the number 4 seed. Also bowling out of Mason's Bowling Center in Leominster, Mass, Jim Mazzaferro with an average of a 94. He's the number 4 seed with a qualifying score of 424. Jim Mazzaferro. Last month, he turned around and took the former king, Steve Brazant, to our first ever tie.
History was made.
Jim,
He's left the 1, the 6, and the 10 for 10 runs.
Jim Maz bowling out of Mason's, also in Leominster, Mass. His highest average is actually a 94, so with Stan's 105 and Jim's 94, Jim will be getting 9 pins a game.
He's going to play here, Dennis. Go for the 3 or go for the 4?
Now you go for the head pin and try to make something.
Yeah, but sometimes it's better to go for the 8
Yeah.
or the 9.
It's early on, though.
Pick up the 2, and every pin counts.
That's right. Okay, Jimmy Mazzaferro.
We've seen that many a times.
Going up to alley 4, box number 2, string number 1, first round of the King of the Palace.
Off to the left.
Oh,
Got a
look at
little
this.
late minute action going on.
Look at this, the 7 now.
Look at this disaster.
I don't know if you call it they got a break, but more pins fell.
Yeah, it's one of those things where this wood isn't going to help them out at all, really.
I have no idea on this one, Dennis.
Spray and pray.
Oh, I think you forgot how to pray.
Once again, Candlepin bowling, guys. Takes out the 7 and the 10 and leaves the 9. How does that happen? Who knows?
And he picks up the 10.
And he opened up with an 18 for 2. What do we got, Dennis?
After 1, it's Stan Parker at 20, working on the spare, and Jim Mazzaferro at 27.
Well, Stan can make this even. They're on a 7. We have a great crowd today. A lot of new faces coming out to try out for the King of the Palace. It's always good to see.
Okay, he's dropped 7. He's left the 1, the 8, and the 9.
Right now they're even.
Almost took it out. Shooting the 8-pin to the 10 box. Let's see what happens.
Stan Bowles on the Monday Night League over at Friday Night League over at Mason's. He's also a logistics manager. Ooh, head pin. That was kind of a weird hit up the head pin.
Look at this, 710. Better known in Candlepin bowling as the railroad split. Got 3 pieces of wood on the deck. Where are we going, Dennis? Where are we going, David?
We're going to try to slide that.
I'd actually go to the right of that front pin and try to get some.
I agree.
Right there. Right idea. Just didn't work out.
We left the 10 pin, took out the 7, got a couple of pieces of tricky wood down there. He's got to make contact with that pin on the elbow. Going to see if he made any contact with that dead wood in the gutter. Okay. Jim Mazzaferro up on lane number 3. Box number 3, strip number 1. Trying to find the head pin to get a mark here.
Maz is a truck driver by trade.
Oh, look at this. Weak ball left. Got some back action.
Yeah, go right at it. Try to split him.
Exactly. Capitalize on that break-even shot.
Missed it by a hair. Leaves the finger of God.
Back up to alley 4.
Want to give a shout out to a new audience out there, and found out last week that we now have Westfield.
Very good.
Westford.
Westfield.
Oh, Westfield, we'd love to have you.
Oh, of course, absolutely.
Welcome aboard Westwood.
There's the camel.
Camel hump to the right.
The more we spread the game, David, Dennis, the more happy we're listening. I know we all are.
Exactly.
It's Candlepin
A
bowling.
little off to the left.
The
It's
more
Candlepin
viewers,
bowling, right?
quicker the word spreads.
Yep.
Nothing like Candlepin.
A lot of the bowlers, come down. A couple of the new bowlers, word of mouth, and they have the opportunity to come down and give it a shot. Glad to have them.
After 4, it's Stan Parker at 46, Jim Mazzaferro at 43.
Well, we've seen the king last month turn around and turn it on, and that's how he became the king. He's just got to find his groove.
Where are we going, Dennis? Going to split this one?
Try to split it. There you go,
he
just
did,
like
yeah.
that. Beautiful shot.
Nice shot for the spare. Maybe this gets the momentum going.
That's all you need. It's just one break.
Oh, that's all it takes. It's Candlepin ball.
Nice.
Oh, clean up on aisle 4.
Oh, what
Boom.
a beautiful. Man, he just obliterated
He
it.
wrecked that rack.
That was beautiful.
Off to the left. Camel.
Yeah, he seems to be a little bit off right now. He's going to the left a lot. Get a big out of this.
Maz's high single is a 189, so you know he can throw them. And his high triple is 463. Maz also bowls on Monday night and on Friday night over at Mason's with Stan. So these guys have bowled together for a long time.
Know each other well. Nice ball.
Nice ball. Oh, come on. Fall down. You've seen
Wait for the wood to settle. Wow, that thing just picked up speed at the last second when he must have pulled the string on it. Not very fast at all.
Not very fast. Just how it hits it.
Threw that one away. Stan working on a strike.
After 6, Stan Parker at 76 working on a strike, and Jimmy Mazzaferro at 59.
Stan's starting to pull away.
Oh, he
Doubles are always nice.
Never bad. Unless they're against you.
that was a good. Yeah, well, yeah, that's a good play. Wide right, chopped out the one right.
He's got a second ball to fill it. Nope, to the left. He may steal it.
Oh.
Takes it for the 10. He's actually starting to create a huge distance from Mass.
He's only left 1 pin behind so far. That's great bowling.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wide right.
Stan's high singles are 171. And then he wants to give a shout out to his brother Sean, who started him in bowling a couple of years ago. And once again, Stan wants to see cheerleaders.
Don't we all?
Hint, hint, David.
You got to talk to the executive producer.
Well, there's only one executive producer. He's Travis Falk. He answers to nobody.
What are you gonna call them? String girls?
Well, come up with something. Travis will come up with something. He's Travis Falk.
On the head pin.
Look,
He's on the head pin.
fall down 6-pin. Give the man a break.
Giving him a wiggle, 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 but no going over.
Maz wants to give a shout out to his son Evan Mazzaferro, and his daughter Dina, living in Florida, who's gonna watch this on YouTube. And if you want to see King of the Palace in your neck of the woods, just call up your local access cable TV station. Help us out. Doesn't cost you a dime to fill out the paperwork to get the show in your area, and then we'll take care of the rest of it.
Have them contact us and we do. Yeah. Got some favorable wood though. Just sweep it. I'd probably go right at the green stripe. Maybe a little below, but like.
Oh,
high.
He went high on it.
Nice shot.
What do I
He
know?
needed that.
Oh, you never know, guys.
He needed that.
Oh, you definitely needed that. After 8, it's Stan Parker at 103 and Jim Mazzaferro at 77 working on a spare. Please do. Came up to the left.
Look, has to throw the strike ball to get the spare.
You know, I haven't had the opportunity to go on YouTube to read all the comments. Has there been anything good?
It's been favorable. They
Yeah?
have been favorable, I will say
Really?
that, yes.
Wow.
It's usually the same 4 or 5 people, but there are occasionally 1 or 2 new ones.
We welcome everybody.
Exactly.
Yep.
More the merrier.
No, I just haven't had an opportunity. You know, I've been busy in personal life and haven't had a chance to sit down and watch the show on YouTube or on my local access in Leominster. So I just figured I'd ask to see if there's anything good out there since I haven't been able to poke around.
Now, here's an example, guys. Weak ball left, but he's left a favorable spare. The 1, the 3, the 6. Oh.
That's one of those shots where you throw the ball away, you get a favorable lead, and you have to pick it up.
Oh yeah, you got to capitalize on those.
Doesn't happen that often.
No,
You know that?
the lane taketh more than it giveth, so you got to capitalize.
Now
Oh,
that-
little full.
I know. he just
Throws his
waited.
hands up in the air, and
How
he
does
knows.
it happen?
He
How
knew
does
it.
that happen? He threw the ball, he hit his object. He's got 3 pins up.
Well,
and
he
only
hit his
one to go.
object. He just hit a little too full.
Yeah, 2 full.
It's one of those things where you have to hit the head and quarter.
Well, you left the door open for Jim to make a comeback, so let's see what happens.
Jim can make up a lot of pins right here.
found the he found the head pin. Dropped
Wait a minute.
7.
Yep.
Come on, roll up there into the 6. Give the man a break.
This is one of the ones where you want to hit the pin far to the left. Wait for that wood to settle down.
A little too full.
I think you should have waited just a half a second longer. Get a better read on it.
Yeah.
Would have shot a little left and tried to helicopter it around.
Yep. Get some action going. Something spray over there.
Okay, here we go. Box number 10, string number 1, lane number 4.
Pocket hit leaves this. Yeehaw.
Yeah, but he's got a lot of wood to play with.
Now, which one we got to play, guys? I'm going way
I
right.
gotta wait for it to settle.
I'm going to
first.
the left.
Yeah, I'd probably go to the left of that front green wood.
He's going right down the middle.
And he
Made
did.
it.
He took that out.
Right down
Nice
the middle.
shot by Jimmy Mazzaferro.
Striped it.
Helps. He's at 102 plus a ball, 10th.
He's making up a little bit of ground. He won't be able to catch him on this match, but he should be able to catch him starting the second.
Leave himself in favorable position for the next string. Nice ball.
Found the head pin. Oh, look at this. Come on, fall down, fall on.
7, Phil. Respectful.
Stan Parker at 121, Jim Mazzaferro at 109. Stan Parker has a 12-pin lead going into the second string.
Jim Maz will be starting things off since the king had his option.
Yeah, that's correct, David. The king of the palace has the option of starting, finishing, and it's his choice.
This is the only match that he gets to do that in.
I was actually mistaken. It was a math error. It's actually 110 for Jim Mazzaferro, so it's an 11-pin lead.
Okay, Jimmy Mazzaferro.
That's why I double-checked my math.
And if you did it, somebody would have.
Exactly.
He started out the same way, half whistle to the
Half
left.
whistle.
Right, excuse me.
Half wisdom.
But we all know this is a pretty shot when it goes.
It's beautiful.
B-E-A-U-T-ful. Oh, that was all the way in Worcester.
Oh, my goodness. How can you take out the half Worcester right and then take out the half Worcester left?
You just saw it.
I've done it.
Oh, I have too.
Yeah, but the worst thing is when you throw this down, if you just pick the head pin. Ooh, tough start.
You got to forget about it. That's
Yep.
all there is
Yeah,
to it.
reset and forget.
Yeah, there's nothing worse when you're working on a strike or a double strike and you throw a half Worcester left and a half Worcester right.
Oh, my.
I've done that. And then you throw the third ball down to close out the box and you pick the head pin. Beautiful 5-box.
Nice comeback. Come on, fall down. All right.
Favorable 8-pin drop.
5-pin went down for him.
Well, this might be all right. We'll see how this wood ends up. You gotta try to hit the cap that
Yeah.
front piece of wood.
Throw the cap and see what happens.
Oh, all right. Nice shot by Jim.
With a magic ball.
That's a wood player right there.
That was
Doesn't matter. It's a
magical.
spare. Doesn't matter. Even Travis is smiling down there. He saw it.
That's-
It's Candlepin bowling.
That's one of those things where you turn around and you throw a 4-box and you come back spare. All is forgiven as long as you fill that spare up.
Stan Parker found the head.
Oh, look at that. He just wrecked the rack.
Oh, my goodness. What a hammer that was.
I think it just took a little while for the king to warm up and start throwing a hammer bomb.
Zeroed in on the 1-2 pocket, found it, and just obliterated everything.
That was just a huge crash. Oh, opens up with a
There's the
double. Wow. That's what you like to see.
It's hard enough to get one, but getting 2 in a row, guys.
Definitely.
What a bowling.
Definitely got
Oh, my goodness.
Now we get a match.
it. Now you got to call up the cleaning crew, man, because there was definitely a mess on alley 3 and then out on alley 4.
Oh, he obliterated those.
Maz trying to Maz. Looks like 3 may be Maz's kryptonite a little bit. That's always nice to see somebody opening up with a double strike.
Oh, come on. Oh.
Beautiful pitch on that one.
Yeah.
Why didn't the 8-pin fall? Why not give them bullet?
They gave it a break.
Oh, it should have fallen.
Ooh, that was a tough one. I don't know what that one was. I think it was a 9, but we'll find out. A little weak on the head and quarter.
That wood can roll back a little. It'll favor him.
And it ain't gonna roll back anywhere. It's gonna be a difficult shot.
I'd probably try to go for the left one and sweep it.
Left of the 5. A little too far left. Up now, the king of the palace.
Shooting for a triple, better known in Candlepin bowling, 3 strikes in a row. A trick. Very, very, very difficult to get. Let's see what happens.
Hopefully you didn't just jinx them.
I know. Just get the head.
You jinxed them.
I jinxed them. Well, he got a 6 on the first ball field. He's left a 4 horseman right with no wood. Very difficult shot for a spare. Took out 9.
It's all right. Go up to the 10.
10. Get the finger guard. Get the 10 box. See what happens. Still excellent Candlepin bowling.
54 after 3. It's a spectacular ball. Let's see if he can't start it back up again.
Excellent Candlepin bowling.
Well, sometimes the nerves get to you after you're throwing a double.
No, you want the hit so bad. Now, wide right on this one. Oh, now look at this. He's left the 1,
Gotta
the 2,
capitalize.
the 5, and the 9. Very favorable wood down there, I think, Dennis and David.
Yeah.
Hit the head pin.
Hit the head pin, it should all go.
Yep. Favorable woods
The
there.
only thing that may hurt him is that one piece of wood in the back.
You called it. You called it. Looked
Yeah.
to me like it went around it instead of smashing into
Yeah.
it, taking it down.
There's a little light on that head pin too. So
Yeah, that one pin was kind of like vertical against the other 2, so
Well, he's left just a 5 pin. Candlepin bowler, better known as the king pin. Wait for the wood to stay put. Drills it. Okay. Okay, Jim Mazzaferro, we just had a correction here. Who's again bowling? We have confirmed the bowler has called it a 10 box in the 3rd string.
I still think it was a 9.
Okay.
But
After
instant
4,
replay will show it.
After 4, it's Stan Parker at 64 and Jim Mazzaferro at 45.
Jim Mazzaferro shooting the 4 horseman right with the 7.
Ooh. Stan is just opening that lead and not looking back.
It's expected. Well, he's the defending champ, Dennis. He's been there. He knows what it's all about. Not saying that
All you got to do is put it in cruise control
Yeah. Right.
stay away from the real bad box.
and hope, just
Hope the other man doesn't get a
all
double.
he's got to do is just match Jim all the way down, the rest of the way. And Stan will move on next week to face the next opponent.
Wide left 10, left the 1, the 6, the 10. Looks to me like some favorable wood, Dennis. David?
Yeah, this is one of those ones where you want to.
Oh, you got to make contact
It
with
looks
the
like he's
head
got a little ladder going on down
That
there.
dead wood on the back of the 1 pin right in.
Way off.
Oh, there you go. Found a way.
Oh, my
Wow.
goodness. Oh, my goodness.
The
That's
bowling
good.
gods
That's-
were on his side.
Now, that's twice, guys.
Here comes, you know what's going to happen? Here come the boo birds about the alleys being juiced.
Well,
telling ya.
David, it's Candlepin bowling. How many times do I have to say it? You never know what's going to happen.
Start hanging up a Tropicana sign.
Now, Stan Parker just misses wide left. He's left the 1.
No.
He's just left
Just
the
that.
finger guard up.
Yep.
How does that happen? How does that happen?
You got a favorable lead. Got to run it down.
All he's got is the finger guard for the span. Easiest pin to hit, Candlepin ball.
Sometimes it's the hardest pin.
That's right, but he zeroed in on it. Nice form, nice delivery, nice approach, 3-step drop, and he lets it
Matter
go.
of fact, Stan's least favorite shot is a single pin, and he just ran it down.
He's picked it up quite a few times, if I recall.
Oh, he found it again.
Look at this.
Oh,
look at that.
Oh, there it is.
There you go.
He puts his hands
Little
up.
delayed.
He's thanking the bowling gods. He deserved it. He deserved it. He hit his object. He filled the spare with a strike. Excellent, excellent Candlepin bowling. He's on a roll, guys. No doubt about it. 4 out of 6 boxes, spare or a strike.
Maz is just getting steamrolled right now.
Yeah.
He's the defending champion. He wants to defend it. Disappointed.
Yeah, it's tough.
2-1. Now, getting back, guys, people out there in viewing land, that yours truly brought up the 1 second. Oh, nice.
Oh,
Nice
look at this.
pitch. Come on.
When I referred to the 1 second, man, that means he's throwing the ball more than 41, at least 41 miles an hour. Will get you from the foul line to the head pin.
One person I know that is a 1 second bowler is Chris Sargent. I've seen it in person.
I don't know. I mean,
I
I've seen Keith Beaupre bowl, and he
Oh,
bowls
Keith
a pretty
too.
hard
Yeah.
ball too.
Yeah, one of the bowlers in today's.
Billy Palumbo throws a cannon. He's one of the hardest people I've seen throw.
But Chris Sargent, we actually bowled against him when we bowled out of Gloucester for the Pro League one year, and they have radar on the lanes.
Really?
And it only reads up to 40 miles an hour, and they would not read him mostly. Yeah, he's
He's got a
accurate
gun.
and he guns it.
Yeah,
He's
had the opportunity to watch him bowl, and he is billed as what he says. He's a great bowler.
He is.
Very, very few 1 second bowls are. But it's really sometimes not how fast you go.
No, it's accurate. I mean, being a 1 second bowler, it's going to take its toll on your shoulder, your arm. You'll have so many injuries that it's just ridiculous.
Okay, here's the defending champion.
But man, you can throw some high scores.
Yes.
But one of the problems is punching out.
Punching out, and when you need to take a little off of it, if you
can't.
take too much off, you're going to be so off that it's not even going to be accurate. So you got to find that fine line.
Stan working on a strike.
Left to 1, 2, spare on the strike. See what happens. Nice spare. Oh.
Ooh.
Build it with an 8. Still got enough to strike. Excellent. The greatest game, 9 drop, 9 drop. The greatest game in the world by now. Okay, he's going up. It's all academic now, guys. He's very
Yeah.
Mazzaferro. He just wants to stay in shape.
Training King turned around
He
and said,
wants
"Get
to
off
look
my
at-
alleys, man."
Everybody wants to come back.
We
and wear
may
the
bowl.
crown.
We may bowl together at Mason's, but when you're stepping on my alleys here, I'm the king. You're not taking my seat anytime soon.
Box to box stand is up 47 points.
Oh,
Now here's an example, guys. Do the same ball twice in the same place. How
Yeah.
often does it happen? But it does. It's Candlepin bowling.
On that
this
groove
is
in
really
the-
odd.
Nice out.
Nice out. Whoa, it fell down. Okay.
Sometimes it's just a glitch.
After 8, it's Stan Parker at 119 and Jim Mazzaferro at 84. Stan Parker has a 46-pin lead going into the last 2 boxes.
It's all over. It's just academic now. Stan Parker just wants to keep it form.
Oh, Maz last month took Steve Bazant right to the end and ended the
Yeah,
overtime.
that's what our first 5.
And
Never had one.
it's one of those things where, if you're just off a little bit, you're off a little bit. And you can
never
see
know.
that he's off. And Stan finished off last month as the King of the Palace champion.
Okay, Mavs left the 16 to 10 here for 10 bucks.
And
I
he
know
just
he's-
steamrolled Maz.
This where you didn't have to split the 2 pins. He made it by shaving the 6 into the wall. And Sykert came up and took down the 10. You never know.
Yeah, you never know.
How do you know? How can you tell? It's Candlepin bowling.
Yep.
Nice ball.
Oh, nice ball. He's left one of the 6 trying.
See, that's the frustrating part. He's been all over that head pin and pocket.
Yep.
And it's just, he's not getting the leads. But now he left the Mongo, named after Mike Terrio and Metro Golden Peabody, because he hates this shot. He absolutely despises it. So
Is that
they
what I-
nicknamed it, any triangle is called the Mongo.
Any triangle. There are 6 versions of the triangle. Remember that.
So the 6 Mongos, which I think is 5 too many.
Okay. Okay, what did we finish with?
Jim Mazzaferro finished with a 103.
But it happens. Okay, last two boxes for Stan.
Yep, Stan just getting ready to finish everything up.
Wide left, he's left the 1, 3, 6, and the 5.
Oh, look better than that.
Found it, hit it where it's supposed to be. Just didn't develop.
Picks it up, and now it's just putting icing on the cake.
Yeah, he's very calm and collected up there.
Now here it is again.
Another Mongo.
Another Mongo.
There you go, nice pick it up.
Nice shot.
Great bowling right there.
We got 139 plus a ball.
Yep.
Opened up with a 121.
And he finishes off with an 8 drop.
Stan Parker with a 147. Excellent Candlepin ball.
Way to close the door on Maz.
Stan Parker with 147, Jim Mazzaferro at 103, two-string totals. Stan Parker 268, Jim Mazzaferro 213. Stan Parker had 4 spares and 4 strikes, and Jim Mazzaferro had 4 spares.
Well, I'd have to say, obviously, the strikes and the spare totals were the difference here in the opening round. The winner is the defending reigning King of the Palace champion, Stan Parker.
Next week he'll be facing a newcomer in Rich Kochi. Looking forward to that.